In addition to Robert Williams going to Boston, Aggie basketball has a new addition to their coaching staff. Jeff Reynolds is set to join the team as an assistant coach. He has a coaching background of nearly 40 years, including 3 head coaching jobs, most recently at Air Force. And
Cool.
he isn't the only new coach coming to College Station. Of course, women's golf has a new coach, Andrea Gaston, one of the nation's most decorated golf coaches. She's been at USC for the last 22 seasons. And I know we'll be on the phone with her at 10:35, but I wanted to give you a little bit of background on her because she is incredibly talented.
Closest thing we were talking about during the break is Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that
Right.
would be my favorite just because of how
Yeah.
satisfying it was to win. We were standing out there for over 5 hours, and then
It's a great game.
the best thing, probably my favorite moment as an Aggie, was when Armani Watts came in clutch with that interception, ended the game in double overtime, and it was the loudest I've ever heard Kyle Field. The Aggies were, I think, 6-0 for the first time since, 1994?
Yeah.
Here's a look at what's happening around Aggieland this week. Top Drawer Soccer released their 2018 women's recruiting rankings this week, and they ranked Aggie Soccer's 2018 recruiting class number 1 in the SEC and
Nice.
11th in the nation. The 6 newcomers were the only top 15 group among schools in Texas.
But that same year was a very, very exciting
It was
win on Kyle
exciting.
Field.
That
Yeah.
was the best part, is the atmosphere and everyone's going crazy. I mean, that's probably the thing with, my generation of Aggies who are here right now, is they're
Right.
just really exciting games.
Yeah, we need all this to change for you guys. Congrats.
A 6'3" middle blocker and opposite hitter from Missouri City, Texas, has transferred to the A&M volleyball program.
Ooh.
Her name is Sydney Fields, and she will be eligible to play this season. She spent the last 3 seasons at the University of North Carolina. She helped the Tar Heels to an ACC championship and the regional semifinals of the NCAA championship. This weekend, we had 4 Aggie athletes compete at the USA Track and Field Junior Championships in Bloomington, Indiana. On Friday, Rachel Bernardo finished 7th in the 3,000-meter steeplechase finals, and freshman Sammy Watson posted the leading time in the 800-meter prelims. So she went on to the finals on Saturday, where she ran a season-best time of 2:01:46 to win her second junior 800-meter title.
Nice.
So this time ranks her number 2 on the Aggie all-time list, and Jasmine Frey is at number 3.
That was Sammy Watson?
Sammy Watson.
Just a freshman,
Just
too,
a freshman,
right?
yes. This season, Hoffman tied the Texas A&M single-season saves record with 14. He, of course, was drafted to the Seattle Mariners in the 5th round of the 2018 MLB draft. Michael Hellman also had a great season with the Aggies. He was the only Aggie to start in all 62 games, and he was drafted in the 11th round to the Minnesota Twins. So congrats to Nolan Hoffman and Michael Hellman.
Yes.
In the semifinal races, Jasmine Frey and Sammy Watson were the top qualifiers in the 800-meter for Saturday's final.
Good.
These two became the first pair of Aggie women to reach the final of the 800-meter at the NCAA Outdoor Championships, and they finished 1 and 2 in the second semifinal heat. Sophomore pitcher John Doxakis earned an invitation to training camp to earn a spot on the roster for Team USA Baseball.
That's
He will be
awesome.
joining Braden Shoemake, who earned his second Team USA invite in March. Both will go to training camp, and if selected for the 24-man roster, they will get to compete around the country and around the world this summer. The Aggies have finished in the top 25 the past 12 years with 4 top 10 finishes, and this includes a school record 5th place finish in 2012-2013, which was the Aggies' first year in the SEC. A&M will have 4 track and field athletes competing this weekend at the Junior Championships in Indiana: Rachel Bernardo, Julia Matabuki, Gabe Oladipo, and Sammy Watson, who last weekend in Oregon became the 3rd freshman ever to win an NCAA Outdoor 800-meter title. The Junior Championships will kick off today in Bloomington, Indiana.
Very
So
cool.
good luck to
I
the
like that
Aggies.
Gabe Oladipo. I don't know why, but I do.